Hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am Bogus Meat Factory. Lip! Stunt Doctor, how's it going? When you get, I got a surprise. No more spiders, Lip, I promise. This is a pop-up stream. This wasn't supposed to happen. So, well, oh dude, Stunt Doctor, thank you. That was very kind of you. Thank you for the bits, my friend. We're gonna do a little chill stream. It's a chill stream tonight, everybody. Sit back, relax. I love that Toad notification. It's very funny. We beat Quest for Glory 5 last night. My wife has passed out. I attempted to entertain her, and it was no good, so she fell asleep. He would have had 0666. Hey, that's fine, I'll take it. Screaming Toad, the folk rock band? I know, right? So we're gonna just do a little one-off right now. We'll start up a project that's gonna be happy. Good morning, Simon. Starting up a thing that we plan on doing. Oh, I'll do a haiku. 1 second. We're gonna be playing No Man's Sky, doing a permadeath run. Something I want to do kind of throughout the year of 2021, but why not get it started now? I had a pop-up stream. I can only stream for like an hour and a half, an hour, so don't, it'd be a nice little start to the evening, I guess. So let's get this party started. We'll get that haiku going. First things first. Okay. On galaxies bright, shimmering stars in the night, through this I must ride. That's how we do things. That's how we do things. It's good to have you guys. All right, we're gonna get started. Let's get going. Let me know if you can see everything okay. I'm gonna play a game. We're going to delete this delete this permadeath and start from scratch. We're gonna see how this goes. Our goal is to get to the center of the galaxy. We're gonna see. Can you guys see everything okay? Let me know how everything looks. Alright, you've seen everything okay. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine 1,000,000 stars slowly whizzing past your head. The inky black cosmos, dotted in hues of purple and red. You feel the warm embrace of a loved one as you drift endlessly into space. Endlessly into space. Hypo, I don't think it's gonna work. I think I'm gonna die, but we're gonna see. How's it going, Hypo? Hope you're doing well. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. Oh man, that's what it should have been named. No Man's Sky. Oh. Yes, that's a perfect name. That's what's happening. I'm doing well. It's a pop-up stream tonight. This isn't going to be a continual. I mean, we will continue this, but this isn't going to be a set stream. We'll be doing this one in terms of like pop-up stuff as time progresses. Always making our way ever closer to the center in a permadeath run. I do want to actually play the game for its story. We're not going to be really doing that this one because we have to survive. Let me know how everything looks, if everything's running smoothly. I'm curious how this is going to go. Ooh. Alright, we got some rings. Oh, I have not played in a while. So this isn't going to be good. This isn't going to be good. This is a quiet night. This is chill. It's a chill stream. Permadeath chill. We got some birds. Alright. Don't have much time. This gets tough. This gets real tough. Okay, yes. Gotcha. Critically damaged. I need fairy dust. This is where things get brutal. I need more. Dang it. Okay, we need to get into a safe spot. Oh, none of this is safe. None of this is safe right now. We're so doomed. We are so doomed right now. Is that enough? Please tell me that's enough. Nope, not enough. Dang it. We're starting off great. I'm going to die of radiation damage in the first start of this game. Okay. I need stuff. That's all you're going to give me? Is a single thing of sodium? Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, game. There. I have to remember the controls here as we do this. I need carbon in this process. Scanners are recharging. Great. Oh boy. You're feeling rattled as usual, Lip. Oh no. Universe, velocity, time warp speed, fun in the sun. Dude. Are you ready, Lip, for tomorrow? You ready? I'm ready. I gotta reach the signal, but I need to get some stuff first. Oh, look at these guys. Okay. Oh my goodness, the chug. Hold on. How do I change my view? Let's see. We're getting some chug. First person's a little easier. Recharge scanner. Come on, buddy. I might have to turn some settings down. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, we're getting some major chug. Once I get to the ship, we're gonna change some status, some stuff. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, I've got to get to the ship quickly or I'm gonna die. And it's just so much chug right now. Oh, this sodium.
Radiation damage detected.
Hold on, guys.
Technology recharge.
Yeah. Ooh, so much chug. It's not even funny. Looks totally rad. Hold on. I'm gonna get to chat just a second. Let me just get into the ship. And also check this beacon. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel emptied. Cause sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Fresh iteration generated. Broadcast received. Position logged. System integrity scan initialized. Okay. Let's get in here. Get in here and assess the situation. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, Retro Jeremy. How's it going, man? There's a first-person mode, Simon. Absolutely. This is where it was originally. Okay. Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of it before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Read the log. Unavailable substituting data. Exosuit connected. Suggestion. Pilot should perform maintenance. Select desired repair path. Repair ship systems. Okay. Let's change some systems. We need hermetic seal and metal plating. Let's change some settings. Whoa, this is these are weird settings that are currently on here. This is not what I was picking. Graphic options. Okay. Let's just do that. Oh, basic complexity, we'll do that. Oh no! Restart required. Oh boy. I guess I'll have to, because it's not working very well. So let's reset this real quick. Make sure the things don't chug as much. Fingers crossed. 1 second. I didn't dabble in the settings in this. We haven't tested this out before. No, Simon. Absolutely not. You don't have to be a Kickstarter to get first-person mode. That's how the games came with, and it wasn't a Kickstarter. So you just need to hit Z, or sorry, you need to hit X, go to settings, and then camera angle. Oh no! I didn't get out of the ship. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. We had to do that again. Luckily it just started. Yep. Oh yeah. I didn't think about it. I didn't think it through fully. I didn't save. Starting over. It's okay. If I got out of the ship, it was saved. And I didn't do that. Rookie mistake. But yeah, that's how you change the camera. It was always in first person until they did the big multiplayer update where you could have all the people interacting with the world in real time. Same thing happened in Valhalla. I believe it. It stinks. Man. I'm super stoked though. Tomorrow night, guys, buckle up. Tomorrow night, 8 p.m. we will be playing Amulets and Armor, the exact opposite of No Man's Sky. It's gonna be so much fun. Lip, I'm playing a sailor. That's my one. His name, you'll have to wait and see. But it's gonna be good. I'm so ready.
Life support systems activated.
Ooh, look at this place. This is fancy. Penis trees. Always a positive.
Kinetic system online.
Such a game. I had to update my video drivers to play this. I could see the UI, hear everything, buttons did stuff, but it was like my view area on the helmet was blocked. We're not booting up. Interesting. Hey, man.
Propulsion jetpack.
We are currently unable to do anything. And like our rads are hurting right now. Let's go. Let's move. Oh, sodium. It spoils me with sodium right in front of me. We're in character here. This is first person mode.
Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection.
I know it's falling. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Component repaired. Technology recharge.
Ooh, there's a lot of sodium. Oh, there's a lot of sodium. For being permadeath, this is great. I'm lucky right now. I couldn't be happier. And there's some oxygen too. We still got some chug. We'll do some fixing. We'll be able to survive, I think, in this amount. But we'll fix this later. I do apologize. We will get it all straightened out. Getting that O2 life support systems right now. That's probably one of the biggest things you need. Oh, dude, getting some language too. I'm so sorry for the chug. Teach me. Terpunk, 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 gig, gig, gig. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually, one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Accept the knowledge. The Vy'keen floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in their alien tongue enters my brain.
Toxic damage detected. Technology recharge. Toxic protection. Falling.
We got more sodium, which is great. Some oxygen too. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh, the chug. The chug is real. But we have a great start right now. A great start. We're getting some oxygen. We're getting some sodium. This is all great. Got some carbon. Oh, I couldn't ask for a better situation right now. Couldn't ask for a better situation. Alright. Oh, more sodium. Yes! You guys don't realize how lucky this is right now. In permadeath mode, they very much limit the amount of stuff that you can really kind of get. What's this, though? This plant gives me oxygen. This is great. Helpful. Thank you for the oxygen. It gives me a bunch, too. This sounds so great. Once I get the terraforming ray gun, I found large things of sodium. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There is deformation in this game, absolutely. Yep, they do. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I was not expecting it to be so janky right now. My poor computer's like, oh, really, guys? Really? Need some carbon, too, to power my mining beam. And we're doing good right now. Because once I get into the ship, it'll recharge my radiation protection. And we really want to just start to get some carbon going up so we can power up our laser. Yeah, Lip. So, the terraforming only persists in your base area, though. It doesn't persist outside of it. Yep, we've talked to you already. Yes, 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 yes. Broadcast. Is the stream actually lagging? Or is it the game lagging? Because the game is lagging on my end. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Hold on. Let me change some settings. Yep, find yourself alone. We'll change some settings and we'll exit the ship to save. But we will change some things. Repair the ship systems. Yep, we've done this already. Okay. So let me see. Graphic settings. Keep that on high. And we'll keep everything on standard. Maybe occlusion realistic shadows. No, we'll just go standard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get out of the ship so that it saves, and now we'll let those take effect. This won't look as nice, but you know what? It might actually make things move a little more smoothly. Let's see how things are going. Fingers crossed that it won't be so janky. Oh. It's the game, because it was very, it had some jerk to it. It's a CPU bottleneck clip, 100%. My CPU is so old, it's not even funny. Thank you, Sai. Isaac! What happened to my face? Thank you, Sai. Guys, oh man, hold on. Well, Isaac, what happened to my face? The muskrat that was living on my face eventually ran out of food at some point, and in the night just escaped, leaving nothing but a barren husk that is my visage. So in just a few days, I am going to get the option. This is looking a lot smoother. We're already looking better. Twitch is doing an experimental thing in a couple days. Only for a few days they're going to do this to test things out. And essentially what it is that people will donate their channel points to increase a channel's visibility on Twitch. In terms of like recommended channels, you become a higher priority, I guess. And with also opportunities to be on like the front page and things like that. So save your channel points, because we're going to use them. You're not going to make it off the first planet. GG. Oh, you just wait. You just wait. Alright. So we got our fairy dust. We need to make a metal plate. Yeah, it's moving super smooth now. Okay. Iteration, blah, blah, blah. Critically damaged. Vital ingredients missing. Unable to synthesize required components. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. So we're going to get a storm happening in just a minute. Okay, it happens every time without fail. So once we get the directions to where the hermetic seal is, we need to book it there as fast as humanly possible, because that storm's gonna happen and wreak havoc on us. So we gotta move. Where are we headed to? Oh, I gotta plot a route.
Navigational data received.
Okay. Sounds like a terrible idea. Bigger, larger channels with bigger audiences would still generate more points per minute. Now, I think what's going to happen is that it's going to be... I'm curious. I'm curious how that's going to work. I think they're testing it out right now in a limited set of channels. I always end up getting like the test stuff. They're always like, hey, we're testing this. And I'm like, yay, I get to do that. Condensed carbon. I wouldn't mind if I do. Ooh. Well, life support's going to be just fine for right now. We still got a little jerk, but it's not too bad. We got lots and lots and lots of sodium coming our way. 5+, more like we've hit almost hit year number 8. Storm is approaching. We just gotta book it. We gotta use the the jetpack boost. Nope, that's not gonna give me protection. Come on, get up there. You dummy. Oh, there we go. This sodium's gonna be helpful. So what happens is when you take it out, when you disassemble the reactor, it comes with you. That's why you don't put condensed carbon in there, because it converts it back to carbon. Perfect timing. Spore with a greater galactic resolution. And actually really good. Making this recording in case leaving behind the fabricator might be of some use. Visor damage. Can't find ship. The log finishes and the machine roars to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they find themselves in the same situation as I do now. 3D Starbound. So this was heavily influenced by the original oh my gosh, what's the contemporary? There's a game that is like this, that is actually a sequel or a remake of a very old game on the Apple II, I think. Nah, this game is way better. Nothing comes close to the SNES game Evo. Hey, it's a good one. Evo's great. We're letting the storm pass. Alright. Let me get in here. There's nothing in here. We gotta let this storm pass. And we gotta get some carbon nanotubes for our analysis visor, so we need to build that. Oops. I'm gonna build it over here, actually.
Technology installed. Weather update. Storm clearing.
There's our ship. Jade Peas, sodium deposit. Storm is left.
Critical
Oh, jeez. That fall was huge. They'll hot pay him. That was a big hit. That was a real big hit. Whoops. Elite Dangerous, thank you. This game was heavily inspired by Elite. Its bait is scented herbs. It's symmetric. Remembers faces. Oh. I almost died from that, I might add. I almost died from that. Need the dihydrogen crystals. Oh man. That is the remake I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was Elite for sure. Ooh, chug. Yeah, maybe I'll have to upgrade my computer before I continue this run. But we're just doing this tonight for a couple hours, just for fun. I was not expecting to be able to stream tonight, so we're just chilling. I love this flag. It's a great flag. Also, oh jeez, super important to grab all this stuff now. It's not important at all when you play this game by itself, like in a normal mode, but in permadeath mode, this stuff becomes super vital. There's some there too I can grab. Okay. Hermetic seal fixed. Now I'm gonna scan the planet before we start laser blasting the hell out of it. We're gonna get there. I just want to get my ship fixed. So we need pure dihydrogen jelly and pure ferrite. So we can make the dihydrogen jelly now, can't we? Almost. Oh, look at this oxygen. Oh, you're too generous, planet. Give me your oxygen. Thank you. Your sodium. There we go. Yeah, I know we gotta build a thingy majiggy. We're going. Okay. Make our dihydrogen jelly. Also analyze. More dihydrogen. Oops. Can I put that in there? Out of range. Analyze. More ferrite. Get back to the ship. Okay. Some awesome mods for it. Freelancer. Oh man. Freelancer. Oh man. Voice acting was horrible, but it was still great. Freelancer was super good. I loved it. I have it actually still here somewhere. A friend of mine gifted it to me a long time ago. And man. Très magnifique. Alright, let's install the dihydrogen. And now we need to make this guy, we need one metal plate. Need more ferrite dust. Your carbon? I'll still take you though. Isaac, I think we're gonna get off this planet here very soon. I don't know about you, but I think we're getting out of the planet very soon. Another plate. And I need more ferrite. But we've got a geode. It's gonna give me a bunch more. It's a carbon. Dang it. Give me some stone, please. Some ferrite dust. Name's Trent. I'm Trent. Call me Trent. That's your last name, Madison, you idiot. There we go. I had a mod that was a complete overhaul and had ships from Star Trek and Star Wars. What? Have you played any Star Citizen Retro, Jeremy? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's just, look, they're being perfectionists and they're milking it for all it's worth. Alright, so I need to make pure ferrite. Carbon, boink. Alright, dust. Be good. Good, it'll give me 130. That's more than enough. That's good. That's good. I put the money in for like just the base game essentially, just to get the game. The story mode and all that. I really, put in the $60 just for the story mode way back in the day. And I played around with it. And if they're able to even deliver on a fraction of the promises that they've made, it will be a fantastic game. If they were to actually deliver on any of the promises, like, they deliver on all their promises, it's going to be a mind-blowing, revolutionary game. Do I think it's going to do that? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, so exosuit, thank you. And then we're going to pick up. Put in my pure ferrite. Nice. And now I need to make some landing stuff. No, it has not happened yet, Lip. It's never going to happen. He's going to keep getting money and then he shuts the game down. No, if that's the case, people have some legal standing to be like, no. Life support gel. I don't need life support gel. Oh man. Okay. Dihydrogen jelly and carbon gives you life support gel? Oh man. So I need metal plating. I made the wrong thing. Okay. Well, I'll make some life support gel and that's gonna be big. Because this I need just dihydrogen and a metal plate. Okay. Oh, dihydrogen. Is there no dihydrogen near me? Oh no. Oh, hello. Hello, cave. Whoops. It's in its 6th alpha. Oh, there it is. My scanners betrayed me. Yeah, it's still in its quote-unquote alpha stage. I don't know why they don't release the single-player experience, right? I mean, I think the reason it's why is because they still haven't gotten their ship stuff down. Even though it's down, it's ready to go. The ship combat, the ship, experience is spectacular. It's really good. Alright, so we need to build. What are we building again? Okay. Yeah, my toxic protection's falling, I know. Okay. So we need a metal plate. And we need launch fuel. Somebody's getting off this planet, yeah. Sai, I wanted the weird MMO that he wants to make. That's what I wanted. The way you describe it, Bogus, it sounds like Star Citizen's getting the Peter Molyneux guarantee. So here's the thing, Simon. I would say that, yeah, that's the case, but they have the groundwork for everything that they say is there. There are just these weird things that they've promised that they're trying to fulfill that I think they're stuck in, that they have issues with. This kind of a multiplayer trading system, you know, where the multiplayer world, I think, is actually really solid. This melding of first-person shooter and starship flying combat, as well as like kind of a land-based vehicle combat as well, is actually really solid and a lot of fun. And those things are actually really, really genuinely entertaining and solid mechanically. The starship combat is fantastic, and each ship type and brand has its own feel, fully customizable, makes it something really spectacular. And its weird economy that it's creating is really interesting, of having these multi-crew ships. It's very much kind of like Sea of Thieves meets Wing Commander or Privateer, but on a much bigger scale, because they're trying to talk. They got inspired by some No Man's Sky, you know, about people exploring systems and discovering places and then colonizing those places and becoming a part of a, you know, of a universal system. It's a little out of control. Just a little out of control. That's going to my exosuit. You are going in my starship. Okay, ready? We're taking off to the stars. What time is it? We're doing great. I just want to blow up ships. What the fuck? Yeah, I know the road maps. Yeah, StarCraft Ghost. Hey, Isaac, do you know you can actually play StarCraft Ghost? Legit. It's out there on Xbox. Original Xbox. You can play StarCraft Ghost out there somewhere. There's video of it too. From what I experienced, or what I saw, I could see why it got canceled. I could see. Oh my gosh, a tritium hypercluster. Alright. Gold nugget. Turn it into gold. Okay. Boost. What? Come on. Test your boost. Hold on, space for the pulse engine. There we go. Sounds like a terrible idea. Don't eat No Man's Sky's lunch. Make your own food. Oh man. It's still kind of a trucking game. Yeah. Yeah. Man, we need to do some Giant Citizen Kabuto for sure. Please identify yourself. I'm just gonna listen. You're not alone. Follow the blank. Input coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
So what planet is this? So it's fungal mold, copper, ammonium, and sodium. We're gonna name some stuff. Before we leave, we're gonna name some things, but I want to follow the signal source. Is it still on this planet? Oh, I hate this planet. Hold on. Woo. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. This is where we're going. We're landing. Look at this place. It's been a while. I haven't seen any of these updates. So for me, this is all looking very new. These ports look crazy. Exactly, Richard Jeremy. Absolutely they are. These starports look so big. This is amazing. I'm so stoked to be here right now.
Toxic protection.
How far away is that signal? 7 minutes. I can't make it in 7 minutes, but I'm not using landing fuel to be here. Hi, technology merchant. Craftable technologies. What blueprints do you have? Okay. That's good to know. This is crazy. This is not what this used to look like. Envoy Zamp. Though the words are unclear, the badge on this lifeform's uniform is unmistakable. They're an envoy of the Merchant Guild. They're not interested in trading with me, not yet. I'm still in this tutorial. I haven't learned their words yet, right? So we're going to unlock more words as we play. Was the Jalen a species from space? It's good. You can name stuff. You can absolutely. Request dialect help. Absolutely. We're requesting help. It grunts, jabbing at symbols on their data pad. Viking symbol? Sure. I learned interloper. Hey guys, help me out. Enemy slayer. Interloper. Draws themselves up, proud to be teaching their language. Friendship symbol. How about you, Scout? Hook me up. Your Gex servant told me you were coming, Interloper. It's an honor to meet one whose bloodlust exceeds even my own. We shall kill together for the glory of Herc and our ancestors. He's old. It is not their skin or appearance that suggests this. These beings are too alien, too unusual for me to make a judgment on that basis. No, it's the way they hold themselves, the way they speak. They do not posture. When they smile at me and tell me it is an honor for us to meet, I believe them. Okay, I can't take you right now. I can't actually do a weapons terminal. We don't have our base set up yet. This is crazy. This was not here in the previous time I played. Ancestral Vault. Jiangzu. The Viking archive is intended only for its own species. Ancient audio equipment drones in a low frequency seem an unexpected voice command. Help. Archive access granted. Decrypt the archive. The entry is titled The Abyssal Hunts. They document a series of pirate expeditions to catalog, capture, and consume new creature on a distant world. Some of the expeditions are cataloged with audio logs. The horrors lie beneath the waves. They come in many forms. All of them corrupted. All of them diseased. Grah. The Gex says we should flee. Grah. They make good sport. We tied the Gex to the mast of our ship and entered the waves. Snap. The abyssal hordes. Didn't see these guys in the Fifth Element? I know, right? Take out the leader and they'll all follow you. They're vulnerable to Mila Jovovic's dance fighting. Wiggle like your life depends on it. Okay, I'll wiggle. I'm wiggling. Is this working? How are you guys enjoying this toxic rain? You guys doing good? So I want to sell. I want to sell. Oh, they didn't have anything. No, I don't want to sell anything yet. It's not time. I've never seen an ancestral vault. This is crazy. This is bibbling my giblies right now. Hey dude, how's it going? Nice ship you got. He barks with enthusiasm and prepares to open up their cargo hold for inspection. Open to trade negotiations. I don't want anything right now, dude. Sorry. Thought maybe I'd learn some language stuff. Double Dragon. You watched Double Dragon. Oh jeez, I clipped it. Oh boy. Chug! Chug. Load world. There we go. Thank you. Where am I going? Going this way. Ha! Nailed it. We're on the same wavelength, you and I. Our brains. Very much the same. Alyssa Milano, yeah, she was in it. It was great. It was a great bad movie. The sparking wires of the machine generate a signal. Tapping out its broadcast into the void. Whoever left the message is long gone. Decipher. Decoding. 16, 16, 16. No fuel. Failed to reach station. Hazard protection low. No choice but to underground. Deployed base computer. As well as the log entry, the signal contained plans for the base computer and terrain manipulator. With any luck, the base computer will hold more information about whoever is leaving those messages. Yep, so we gotta build ourselves a terrain manipulator. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'll move along. Sorry. Sorry, Sentinels. I don't need that junk. Gek relic, yes. Nothing's found. Fun fact, Jimmy, played by Mark Dacascos, went on to play Kung Lao in the Mortal Kombat web series Season 2. I did not know that. That's interesting. Need the oxygen. No, give me no crap, Sentinel. Oxygen. Oh, jeez. Dihydrogen. Chug. Oh, so much oxygen. Give me. Oxygen's the most important thing. Most important thing. Most important resource in this game. You will not survive without oxygen. Okay, this should be enough. Oh, navigational data. Install. How many carbon nanotubes? I need one more. Craft more. We're just gonna regenerate our stuff here for a second. Take a minute. So we gotta find copper, and we need to fill up our... Okay, it's already full. You need some carbon. Alright, silver and gold. We're doing good there. I got my life support, just in case my life support systems go low enough. Alright, visor. Buried cache, ammonia. Ammonia, copper, sodium, ammonia. Let's pick up this sodium here. More fun facts about the live-action video game movies in the 90s. The latest update, Mortal Kombat 11. Oh yeah, they brought back the original actors and actresses for the cast as a pack. All right, that's really cool. Ammonia. I need copper, guys. You're all ammonia hounds. Sodium. Ammonia.
Toxic protection falling.
Debris. We're gonna have to move and see what else we can find. Okay. All right. Scan everything. Oops. Not meant to do that. Ooh, hello. Look at what we have here. Look at what we have here. So Richard Jeremy, Ronda Rousey, Sonya Blade in Mortal Kombat 11, but they have a pack where you can buy it where she's replaced by the original actress. Simon, I think that he actually kind of wants to be distanced from that whole thing. Stone. Gra. I learned the Viking word for gra, and it doesn't happen to be gra. The word for the. Yeah, skip. The word for is. And then I need, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Calm down, computer. It's gonna be okay, buddy. I need to know where the activation is for this thing. Here it is. Ashes of the Joper Urla. The Vikine. I place my palm on the monolith, then stand back when it melts in response to my touch. Molten rock drips from the stone, exposing a hollow interior. Inside I see riches that are beyond belief, ancient technologies, and cargo that would aid my journey. Suddenly the voice of an ancient tribe shakes the ground on. I'm gonna stand back. The ancient warriors who once worshipped here bless my show of respect. The lava reshapes itself, forming an intricate plinth in front of me as it cools. The plinth is laden with gifts. The vision fades, but the gifts remain. I learned the Atlas word for Atlas. And I also got a Viking effigy, which is big. If you give that to the Viking, your reputation skyrockets. It's true. Curious. The plot thickens, right? Hello, my Sentinel Overlords. How's it going? You okay? Hey, man. Chill. I'm just researching some language, some local language, okay? And do you know where a guy can score some copper around here? Sodium. Sodium? I'm just looking for some copper, buddies. Sodium. Spirit technology module. Ammonia. Copper. Okay. I think the newer Mortal Kombats are great. They're a lot of fun. There's some really interesting. Their story modes are engaging, and they really do kind of set the benchmark for story in a fighting game. So I gotta make more landing stuff. Uranium or landing fuel. So landing fuel is metal plating. Okay, so I need more ferrite dust. Let's carve in. Ferrite dust. Ooh, geodes. It's slow compared to the other games. See, I don't dig the lightning fast combo kind of games. I think they're fun to watch, but I don't find them very fun to play for me personally, just because I enjoy the head game. I enjoy understanding the opponent versus understanding the game in terms of combat and stuff. So that's why I really enjoy Virtual Fighter a lot. And I also really enjoy this really crazy game. It's called Karate Tournament. It's an arcade game that is all about understanding your opponent more than anything. It's really interesting and engaging. I love it. You see, Simon, you and I are in the same way. I find it's fun to watch, but it's not fun for me to play. So if I make this again, I don't have enough hydrogen. Okay. Okay. So part of me wonders, do I just go for it? What do I got in my inventory? I got a lot of sodium. I think I'll be okay. Killer Instinct's great. Absolutely. I love fighting games to death. Virtual Fighter is my favorite series of all time. It's the jazz of video games. So, like, when we talk about, I always make the commentary that all video games are rhythm games. Like, every one of them is a rhythm game, right? They all have their own type of rhythm and style to them that make them uniquely their own, make them engaging for players. But the thing is, if you want to know what Virtual Fighter is, it is jazz. Because the game is played in a way where every move is delayable. And like, so you can genuinely sit there and play at a unique rhythm all your own, and it makes it all about understanding that player, what they do, how they behave, the rhythm that they play at, and having to adjust and accommodate, and how every character has varying degrees of their instruments of sorts, right? They have their own type of play style that is a rhythm all their own. Alright, I forget how to switch G. There's not much copper. Oh, that's not going to be enough though. I'm not going to need... I need more than that. Terrain deformation! Okay. Please tell me there's more copper somewhere. Destination reached. Ammonia. Sodium. None of this is what I need. Ammonia. We don't need ammonia. Ammonia's nothing. We don't even remotely need no ammonia. We'll get some sodium here in a way. It's going to help us. At least. Rad Mage, how's it going, dude? Dead or Alive is your favorite or Tekken Tag? Hey, Dead or Alive's a lot of fun because it's because of how Dead or Alive, its counter system is really interesting and fun. I do, Simon. I wonder how many of those critters I could recreate in the Spore Creature editor. Oh, a bunch, I'm sure. I do know of the character stories. I played it a lot as a kid and would pore over the stories more than anything. Why? What's up? Do you need some lore? I loved it. it was, you know, very anime. Oh, I need you guys. I'm gonna grab this sodium deposit while we're here, because it's just gonna make things a lot easier. Strip mining is horrible for the environment. Be better. I haven't played Them's Fighting Herds. I heard it's really good. Oh man, get ready. Was there supposed to be one must fall online game? Tell me about this. I must know. Oh, give me all your sodium. Precious sodium. I'm fine. Keep hurting me. Hurt me. Hurt me, Daddy Spaceman. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm so annoyed that there's no copper nearby for chromatic metal. So there's definitely, like, Arc System Works makes a style of fighting game that's really interesting, right? A lot about aerial combos. And they best capture what makes, like, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 really interesting and engaging. And even though that's very much, that's the antithesis of my taste. Because combo heavy games are really just about memorizing those combos, so that way when you open them up, you can do just relentless amounts of damage. And that's the whole point. It's just waiting for somebody to make a mistake and then capitalizing on it. Alright, let's do this. This out. Put in our copper. Good. I'll have just enough, actually. That's great. Oh, really, Simon? Oh, yeah, you'll find him. Don't worry. You'll get to him. This is actually a pretty beefy planet. It's very helpful. Typically, your starter systems aren't so helpful. We're going to wait for that to finish up. Safety. All right, we got what we need. Okay, so base computer. We need to find a good place to set up a base. I don't mind setting it up here. I just need a place that's going to have me some good chromatic metal, though. Oh, dude, what a nice... Before we do that, we're actually going to go set ourselves out into space to look at all the planets. There's the port. Nice. I just want to look at the other planets real quick. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Swamp planet. That's going to be a gnarly place. It's all water. That's all water. There's a planet behind here. Low atmosphere planet. That's not super helpful right now because our big issue is our lack of oxygen. Bountiful planet. Aggressive sentinels. Oh, why has it always got to be aggressive sentinels? You know what? We might be making our base here. I think we are.
Hostile scan detected.
Oh, jeez. No. They failed. They got into orbit too quickly. Ark's Persona fighting game. It's also a lot, like the JoJo fighting game. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in Capcom was really interesting. It was really cool. Epic Mega Games planned to release a 3D sequel to the game by 1996, but canceled it. The sequel would eventually release in 2003. Yeah, Battlegrounds is the one that Simon loves. And I can't wait to try. We're gonna make it work, Simon. Don't you worry, we'll make it work. Alright. Where are we gonna put our base? We got carbon for days. Ooh. 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 I might actually set it up here in this valley. I really might. Hey, Weeble! Yeah, so Weeble, we are doing a permadeath here. This is permadeath. We're setting up our base right now. On a nice little spot. Right here is fine. We're building our base. This is permadeath. Clash of Ninja Revolution 3. Nice. There was a Naruto fighting game on the PS2 that was kind of Smash Brothers E that I really liked. But it was one-on-one. Alright. I see you, Sentinel. Entry follows. Storm sweeping across. Construction supplies low. Depositing shelter plans. Wow. Need to get back soon. Yep, we can build a wood wall now. So let's build our wall. Let's start building our place. Alright, Z. Alright, nice. Wait, you never touch your Wii games? Start touching your Wii games, man. Why aren't you touching your Wii games? Touch them for me, at least. You gotta touch your Wii. Touch those Wii games. Alright. Oh, jeez, it's a storm. This is not how I wanted to do this, but that's okay. Oh, I gotta get to my ship. We're not doing that. We're gonna wait this out. Okay. If only Diversions could wait a year or two to release One Must Fall BG on Steam. They would have needed to partner with a publisher and release early to less than favorable reviews among outright lies of review magazines. Shinobi Strikers, Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 1, 2, 3, 4 collection. Nice. I'm eagerly anticipating how it's gonna play. This is an interesting planet. We gotta figure out a name for it. I mean, I guess while we're here we could. We can't because it pauses the game. We're gonna wait for time to pass. This is nuts. So we're doing good on our stuff. We need to get our crystal fragments analyzed. Okay. Yeah, that buffed our dihydrogen up big time. 111. That little guy's just sauntering around in the storm. No big deal. Touching your PS5. I love it. Dude, Sentinel, I hear you buzzing around getting all uppity in my grill right now. Like, chill. Just chill. I know. Toxic protection is falling. I know. We just gotta build right now. Okay? Okay. No, guys. 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 Place it. Why don't you want to place it right there? No. No. Game. Game. Not what I wanted you to do. How do I tear this down? Hold on. Delete. Left control. Thank you. Okay. So what we're gonna do is build ourselves a little place to call our own. Don't want these walls like this. And now we got a little bit of shelter, so we can actually mine while we're sitting under here safely, which we're gonna do. It's not exclusively single player, Lip. Lip, you could play with me right now. We could be building a world together, you and I. It is not exclusively single player. Shaolin Soccer's great. Love that movie. This game supports up to like 16 players simultaneously. The Sentinel drones are investigating. Leave me alone, drones! Okay. So this is what we're doing. Control. How many wide is it? It's 4? Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wish there was. There's no video game tie into Shaolin Soccer. That would have been awesome. If there was. That would have been awesome. Sign me up. So I'm wanting to kind of keep my mining bar in the red because it mines a lot faster and more efficiently when it's near overloading. You essentially just milk it. Slowly but surely you're milking it. It's okay, Lip. It's okay. I love you. Oh, it isn't 4. It's 3 across. I thought it was 4. So we're 3.
Toxic protection.
Yeah, I know. Ooh. I'm not gonna get into the. We're gonna get to it, but we're not getting that into it yet. We're gonna build ourselves our floors now.
Toxic protection. Toxic damage detected.
Oh, sorry. Oops. Stay under here.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
What? There. The builder. There are aggressive ones. There absolutely are. J-Rod, how's it going? It's good to see you. It is on Game Pass. Yes, it is. And it's cross-play. So you can play with me even though you're going through like the Xbox store. They do though, Lip. It depends on where you're at. So they don't typically. But if you piss them off, if there's definitely aggressive fauna.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I just want to get this roof on my head, and then we're gonna call it a night, I think. I disturbed a funny looking egg and found some fauna that definitely looked like it was a munchies. Oh, dude, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Simon. Oh, my goodness. Maxels, how's it going? How are you today? I hope you're having a good time. We're doing a pop-up stream today. I wasn't expecting to stream, but my wife had passed out. She's been working super hard. So I thought I'd jump in for just a couple hours and start up a little project that I want to do during the pop-up moments. They don't typically happen, but oops, I'm not even shooting anything right now. And that's do a hardcore permadeath mode of No Man's Sky to get to the center of the galaxy. Ninjas were not honorable.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Man, Mitchell absolutely will. I also have this in PSVR, but for the sake of this, I think I want to go PC. It'll go more smoothly, I think. What's happening?
Toxic protection.
There's so much carbon here. This is a perfect place to start a base. Because you just need that for building. Ninjas fight with honor. Oh wait, no they don't. Okay. So, we are
Life support power low.
building our walls still.
Toxic damage
Oh,
detected.
am I not under this? What's going on here? Recover. Thank you. Alright. Control.
Toxic protection falling.
We're doing the flat things right now. We don't want those roofs. Because we may expand to a second floor here in a minute. Not in a minute, but in the future. This will be a plain old box. But it's a safe box now. We have a safe box. Okay. Whew. I prefer playing it out of VR, but I too have the option. Curious about VR compatibility with the PS5 version. So Radmage, you can get a converter. Right now, you can order it for free from Sony through the website to make your VR work on there. So you can try it out. Why make your little starting house so big? Simon, the reason as to why is because this is going to be expanding, but I don't want it to be, one high, because I need room to breathe. There's going to be things here, you know? There's going to be things. I wish the base computer could actually be placed in here, but you can't. Construction largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby. Plans logged. Scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Begin search. Whoever recorded these logs evidently had some success. I have access to their plans, and perhaps I can learn from their efforts. Yep, we need magnetized ferrite and nanotubes. Alright.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh, is it now? Okay. It did originally. I'm surprised it was such a small amount of time.
Toxic protection
Okay.
stabilizing.
Let's see.
Technology recharge.
What did I need for this again? Hold on. Magnetized ferrite. Okay, so I need the better ferrite already. So pure ferrite. And the magnetized. That should give me exactly what I need. Oh no, what do you do, Lip? What do you do, Lip? No, so many PS4 games are compatible on the PS5. Almost all of them, they said. I think that's enough. Yep. Need nanotubes now.
Product instructed.
Diagnostic suggestion, users should recover salvage data. So yeah, now you research your stuff for your base, right? The different materials. So like wooden doorway, wooden power door, wooden roof panels, like all this stuff requires you searching for these salvageable technologies, but you can see metal shelters, concrete shelters, core habitation tech like a teleportation module, biofuel reactors, save beacons, signal boosters, batteries and solar panels and stuff like that. It's crazy. We'll get into this stuff. And then there's also buildable technology. Okay, that's just that. There's more though than this. There's a ton. It's astronomically huge. It does not play PS1 or PS2 games or PS3 games. It plays PS4 games. That's all. The building foundation you have there is about half of what I would do. Yeah, so what's going to happen, Lip? See, the thing is that I plan on doorway leading to new areas, hallways on the sides, stairs that lead up into a second floor, you know, like overhanging landing overlooks into this area. Take off this roof and make it bigger. But for right now, this is the basic. This is basic for me. That's just how it goes. All right, so yeah, wants us to look for salvageable technology. Let's see. I gotta get going. It's time for me to call it a night. Alright, so we're gonna save our game. And we're gonna go find somebody to raid. So that was just a quick thing. I'll be back again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. We are gonna be playing Amulets and Armor. And it's gonna be a good time. I'm excited. Thanks guys for hanging out. Though on a game, I've been on a hunt for the recover technologies. Oh yeah, it takes some time, Simon, but it's a good time. Though on a game with terrain deformation, I build down instead of up. Lip, I am the same. I actually start with a smallish top layer, then build an underground network. It's a good way to go. And with this, it makes it really easy to do that, because once you get a nice layer, when you play this stuff, it auto like clears for you, which is really nice. Weebles played 6.8 hours recently of No Man's Sky. Alright, let's go see who we can raid. Let's go take a look and see who's on. So we'll do this from time to time. So just expect these to pop up once in a while. We'll see how it goes. It is on Game Pass. Let's see. It was a pleasure, Lip. Let's see who we got. Ooh, okay. Decaf Jedi's playing Peasant's Quest. Decaf rated me just recently. Super great guy. A professor in politics and games. Creator of StairQuest. And many other awesome creations. So we're going to go raid Decaf Jedi and say hi. We're returning the favor. Everybody have a wonderful night. Come in, let them know. Just start throwing like the biblies if you can. Say the bibbling or giblies. Wonderful. Have a wonderful night, everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow night, okay? Have a good night. Bye.